Hello, guys. Good evening.
Hello, hello.
How is everybody? Are you guys feeling okay?
Yes, good. Everybody
Great.
okay?
Good. So, hello, Newton, Silvio, Victoria. Welcome to our conversation. And to begin, maybe you don't know me. Newton, I remember you. I remember you were here in November, right?
Yes.
Great, great. Welcome back. So let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel, and I am the pedagogical coordinator of Nação Fluente. And tonight we are going to have a good time having a great discussion and a moment to practice our English a little bit. So let's get started. I am going to put the first thing on the screen, which is tell us a little about yourself, your name, where you are, your profession, if it's your first time here. So let's start.
Can I
May
start?
I?
Yes, let's go, Victoria, first, please.
So my name is Victoria. I'm from Ceará, actually in Fortaleza. I'm a social media professional, and it's my first time actually in literally our conversations all in English. So forgive me if I say something wrong. It's my first time. And actually why I started to start a conversation because I want to be a fluent in English to start a job in another country, maybe, or um, just to say it with other people all around the world.
Right, right. Victoria, welcome and relax about the English. We are here just to have a conversation, just to practice a little bit. So it's okay to make mistakes. We make mistakes even in Portuguese sometimes, right?
Hmm.
So mistakes are part of the process. Don't worry. So it's fine. Welcome, welcome to our meetup. Newton, please.
Well, my name is Newton Machado. I am from Cabo Frio, Rio de Janeiro. I am 74 years old. I am a business administrator, but now I am retired. And I am here to practice the English. I intend to go to the United States in August or September, and then I am practice to understand English better.
Great, great. Welcome, Newton. And apparently you liked our last conversation since you have returned. Great. All right.
Thank you.
And Sylvia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Sylvia. Um, I'm a public relation. I lived in Rio, Grajaú, in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, what a coincidence.
And
My family's from there.
ah, very interesting.
Hmm.
Um, and I my first meetup, and I practice my English uh, and this.
Excellent, excellent. Sylvia, welcome
Yeah.
to our meetup. And this is it. We are here to practice English for us to communicate a little more because maybe we don't have the opportunities to practice outside here. So it's fine. It's a fine opportunity for us to speak a little more, right?
Mhm.
And I would also like to say hello to the people who are watching us on the other social media platforms. So, hello, everybody. And even though you're not participating here with the video on, with the microphone on, I can see what you're writing. So, please comment and participate using the chat box. It's also a good chance for us to practice a little more. So, let's get our meetup start. And tonight, we are going to have a conversation about outsourcing. I am going to show a piece of a movie to you, but don't worry about understanding 100% of it. The movie, at least the part of the movie, is just for us to set the context for our discussion. And there will be subtitles to help as well. So let's start and watch this piece of the movie. Let me share my screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, before we continue, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? All right,
Yes.
then. So let's go.
Okay, and how would you like this shift? Standard ground takes 7 to 10 business days. Or if you need it tomorrow, we can overnight it for an extra $20.
Well, I don't need it tomorrow.
Well, I'm the supervisor here. I can knock it down to 15 for you.
Well, thanks. I'm tempted. I'm so impatient.
Oh, hey, for me, instant gratification isn't soon enough.
All right, what the hell? Ship it overnight.
No problem. And if you have any other questions, call anytime. My name is Todd Anderson.
Hey, thanks, Todd.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so that's a go. All right, I'll do it. I need you in my office.
Is this gonna take a while? That's where my garden is pretty fast.
So you like spicy food? That's interesting. Close the door, please.
Why is that interesting?
Todd decided to restructure order fulfillment.
Restructure how?
Offshore the whole department.
It's a good one.
I'm not kidding. Check out the spreadsheet. Any American job that's done on the phone or online, it's going overseas. The savings are incredible.
This is some kind of weird psychological test you're pulling on me, right, Dave? It's like a ritual hazing for the annual review.
It's not quite time for your review, Todd. You've been working here coming up on 4.5 years, not 5.
You can't outsource order fulfillment. Half our catalog is patriotic knickknacks. If a factory worker from Wisconsin calls the 800 number to buy this and gets a person in another country, he's gonna flip out.
That's where the accent training comes in.
You expect me to walk in there and tell everyone, I'm sorry, but your jobs have been outsourced.
I'll do it. We need you in India. Someone's got to train the new guy.
And after that,
We'll find something for you. Company's growing.
we'll find something for you.
Of course, you're free to quit. But you haven't vested your stock options yet. Quit now and you give it up. Plus your pension, your medical. You'll be out there in a bad job market with no unemployment benefits. Ask these guys in about 20 minutes.
No way. No, I'm not going to India to train my own replacement.
All you need to do is visit the call center, improve the minutes per incident, and make sure the new guy's up to speed.
Where does this new guy get paid?
$500,000 rupees. That's $11,000 a year to do your job. And it's 8 heads for the price of 1. What are you gonna do? Come on, just get their MPI down to 6.
No, I'm not going.
Just a short trip. You like spicy food?
Dave, I'm not going to India.
All right. So let's get back to our conversation. Let me get this question out of here. All right. So are you guys familiar with the term outsourcing?
More or less.
Okay.
Same.
Right. So before we begin, what is happening in the video?
I don't know how to say that. The masters, it's bring a new guy to work and the in US. I don't think so.
Okay. What else? Hello, Talita. Good evening. All right. So what else? What did you guys get from the video? Silvia, Newton, the ones who watched it. Hello, Renato. Good evening.
Well,
For me,
Hello,
me,
guys.
it's
Hello, Victor.
hello. For me, it's very difficult to understood because I didn't listen. I didn't listen the video.
What? There was no sound?
No, it's difficult. It's so loud.
Okay.
Loud.
All right. I
So
understand. I
loud.
thought it was a
And
maybe
the
it was a problem.
subtitle is it's difficult to read.
Right. So let me I'm sorry. Let me explain what's happening in the video. There is this guy, Todd Anderson, and he is invited to work in India because his department is going to move to India. Everybody's going to get fired, and he's going to get fired too, but he's going to India to train the new people. So this is the idea of outsourcing, when you hire another company to do a particular job. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Great. So this is it. And this is what we are going to discuss today. But before we begin, Bruno, Renato, and Talita, you guys were not here when we introduced ourselves. Would you like to do so now?
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Thalita. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 36 years old. I'm import analyst. Um, I'm a marriage. I have a son. That's it.
And you are one of our students.
Yeah.
Right. Talita studies here with us. So welcome, Talita, now to the meetup. Okay, Renato, Bruno, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay, it's me. I'm Renato. I'm 43 years old, and I'm married, and I have a daughter, the 2 years old. And at the moment, I am unemployed, and um, and now and now I'm studying English, and for the break, the the my mentor for the learning English, because for me it's a big challenge. That's it.
All right. All right.
Nice to meet you, and
It's
nice to meet you all. My
nice to
sorry,
meet you too, Renato.
my English is very, very, very awful, and I'm nervous too. So um, I hope the learning a lot for all. Thank you.
Right. Welcome, Renato. Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
All right. So welcome officially to our meetup. And don't worry about English, just let's have some fun. Let's have a conversation, and we will practice during the way. Bruno,
Okay.
hello.
Hello, folks. I am Bruno. I'm 32 years old, and my occupation is engineer. I work with technology, and I am here now to, in order to improve my English practice with you, and find some way to practice with uh, business English and so on. Nice to meet
Great.
you all.
Welcome, Bruno. It's nice to meet you too. And now, officially, let's get our conversation started about outsourcing. I have some questions. I have prepared some questions. So let's begin with the first one, which is, in your opinion, what is the main reason for a company to outsource? to cut costs or to focus on core business?
I think it's the two things. To cut costs, it's sometimes it's very necessary for the companies, and in other time, focus in core business is too interesting. It's necessary change the employees, the best condition to work, and I think it is
Right. Okay, what else? What do you guys think?
For me, the main reason is the cut costs. There are many companies that change for the other country because it is the cut costs or the unnecessary to change for the other cities because they reduce the tax and cut costs.
Like what happened in the piece of the video we watched, right? The guys are moving the department to India because in India they can hire 8 people for the price of one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I agree.
Sorry.
No,
And
please
the
continue.
costs and the cost of the city is lower. It's lower. Yeah, it's lower. It's lower, not lower.
Lower. That's right.
Lower.
Yes.
Lower.
Well, I certainly agree with you, Sylvia, and I think that both reasons are valid reasons, both to cut costs and to focus on core business. But if I have to rank, like the first one reason is going to be to cut costs, I think. Well, that's my personal point of view. Okay, what else? What do you guys think?
I think that it's to cut costs because when you moved to a place that the cost is slow, you can, like the video says, you can employ more people to work and get fired than others. So I think that's cut costs.
Right. Okay, do you guys think differently, Thalita, Bruno, and Renato? Do you have the same opinion?
I have the same opinion.
Right.
But
I'm
I have
agree.
a question.
My company did exactly that. They fired 100 employers.
Wow.
And moved for the oh my gosh, the department for Mexico because the cost is it's more small, I think.
All right.
Do you work
There are two.
in Novartis?
Sorry?
Do you work in Novartis company, pharmaceutical company?
No.
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 The
Supply chain. My
Novartis
company.
pharmaceutical company immigration for
Yeah.
the operations from Mexico.
Really? No, I'm working. My company. Working supply chain.
Okay. That's okay.
Teacher,
Right. Yes.
It's possible to ask a question for Thalita?
Yes, of course. This is a
Is
time for
it possible?
conversation.
Thalita, when do you live in Rio?
Sorry?
Thalita, when do you live in Rio?
When?
Where?
Well, I think she means where.
No, where? Sorry, where?
Ah, okay.
Where do you
Okay.
live in Rio? I live in Rio.
Really, I live in Bangu. Like I don't know
Okay.
the name in English. Subúrbio.
Okay.
Um,
I
yeah,
I
that's a
live
good question.
I live in Grajaú.
Ah,
Is it
here is
close?
very hot. No,
Ah,
no.
all right. Okay, then. So there are two things that we need to keep in mind, which one is offshoring. Offshoring is the process when a company relocates the department to in another country. Like the example from the movie we watched, like the example Talita said. So this is offshoring. Outsourcing can also be in the same country. Outsourcing can be, for example, I have a company, but I will hire another company that is specialized in a certain service. So I will pay this company, and the other company will hire the professionals and train the people, and etc. So outsourcing not only happens in another country, it can happen in the same country as well, that we call home country.
Okay.
Right.
I have a
Thanks,
question.
Pete.
Go on, please, Victoria.
What does mean core business?
Core business is like your main activity, your main business.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Let's think of an example. Think of a hospital. The core business of a hospital is to treat people, right? To make people healthy, right? But then they have some other people who work together with them. For example, the people who clean the hospital. This is not the core business. This is
Okay.
like a, I don't know, a secondary part of the job. So they hire a specialized company, and this company will hire the guys to clean the hospital.
Understand. I
Right,
get.
right. Moving on to the next question, we have this one. In what ways does the consumer benefit from it? From outsourcing?
The consumer.
The tax of the some cities. The salary.
Okay.
The salary is more down. Is down.
Okay, it's lower.
It's lower. Okay, it's lower.
Okay, what else?
I think that the consumer benefit from getting more people to work,
Okay.
and the costs will be lower. And I think too that when you move on for another country, your industry will be more known, conhecida. I don't know how I say that.
That's correct. None.
So
Right.
that is the benefits.
I agree with you. I think that theoretically the prices for the consumers could be lowered, right? But I don't really know if this happens in reality. I don't know if they really lower the price for the consumers. They just want more money. Okay, what else? What do you guys think?
It's better for the companies, but not necessary for the consumer.
Yeah.
I think that when we are thinking about the price of the service or the price of the product, there isn't a lot of benefits for us, because the company will pay less, but I think the price will be the same for us.
Yes.
From my point of view, the benefits we as consumers have is that we will have a specialized crew, specialized staff to do the job, right? Okay,
Yes.
what else? What do you guys think?
The company says that the more benefit of the consumer, but the more benefits it's the company.
Mm-hmm. Certainly. All right. All right. Do you guys have any other ideas?
The company will have a more profit, and the consumer it's the company attends for a big number from the customers, and they expand your business and for the other countries or other cities. The benefits for the customer, I don't know the um I don't know from from the consumer. However, for the company, the profit is high,
Mm-hmm.
no doubt.
And this is the top one benefit they think. Profit.
Profit.
Right. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is interesting. How can outsourcing affect job opportunities in both the home country and the outsourcing destination? What do you guys
I don't
think?
think that affect. As example, I work in a company that is in the communication. As a social media, I am priority in the work. But sometimes we get outsourcings for like designing, copywriting. So it's more for help us. It's not like affect our jobs, just help us. But in this case, how can outsourcing affect jobs opportunities? It's more to get opportunities for another people. I think that.
Okay. These people that you guys get, like the copywriters, for example, are they from the same city we live, or are they
The
from
same
different parts?
city.
Okay.
Actually, we have some people that work in another country, but it's all online, so doesn't have this problem that came the people from to here, but we outsourcing people from same country as than another.
Mm-hmm. But let's think from
I think
in a yeah, Sylvia, please continue.
I think very difficult outsourcing because to change immediately sometimes for the other city and to move our life, principally
Yeah, totally.
when you have a child,
Or a
principally when you
family,
have a child.
husband,
Yeah, yeah,
wife.
yeah, yes, yeah. Very, very difficult.
Right.
I'm
I,
agree.
I think that outsourcing affects the job opportunity because, in general, uh, this job, this level, this job is low,
Yeah,
Lower.
lower,
lower.
yes, lower,
Mm-hmm.
and then don't don't bring new opportunities, the high level opportunities, level works, level worker, the good level.
All right. All right. Reading the comments, there is something that is interesting that Edmilson said. Let me put on the screen because it's really interesting. We were talking about like the companies not reducing the price, prioritizing profits, and etc. And then Edmilson said, not fully true. If they are available to have lower costs, and if we are talking about a competitive market, yes, the price could go down. What do you guys think? Do you think that having a competitive market interferes in the price? Do you agree with Edmilson? Do you disagree? That's a very good point. I certainly agree with him.
I disagree this
I think so.
because the product price it's uh, how did you say uh, how did you say mão de obra?
Workforce.
Workforce. Thank you so much. The workforce is or the uh, sorry, how did you say matéria-prima?
Raw material.
Raw material. Yeah,
Mhm.
the raw material is have a cost and the the price of the competitive market is another question. Is it's a very interesting because uh, if the workforce and the associates the workforce and sorry matéria-prima I forget
Raw material.
raw material uh, it it's a data very interesting for the cost of the product. So the this is uh, the Edmilson opinion. For me, it's no uh, sorry. Yeah, how did you say
Relax. You're doing
interfere
fine.
inter
Interfere.
interfere in the cost of the product? So that's
Okay.
it. I'm lost in my in my my feeling. Sorry.
Relax, relax. You're doing fine, Renato. It's all right. Okay, let's move on then to the next question, which is what kind of services most commonly get outsourced?
Um, I forget how I say that mão de obra. I think that
Workforce.
workforce it's more outsourced
Mm-hmm.
because we all country, all city have need this type of job. So it's more I don't know.
Okay.
Uh,
I
the
have the
the
impression, maybe I am wrong. I have the impression that IT services are normally outsourced.
call center too.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Call
What
center.
else? What do you
Fashion is
guys think?
very common.
Mm-hmm. I remember a situation when I bought some flight tickets, and then my flight was rescheduled, so I needed to call them to cancel the flight and etc. So I called them, and there was an Indian person answering the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So the
it's
company, if I am
common.
not, yeah,
it's
the
common.
company was American, but the guys who got the phone they were Indian. So I needed to talk to them to solve my situation.
I think
Credit card uh, company that a credit card.
Clean
Okay.
service, clean service is correct. Clean service,
Cleaning services.
Mm-hmm. Clean.
cleaning service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Banking.
I guess
Banking
that
too.
so. I guess that it depends on also to another issues like the manufacturers, where the origins of those manufacturers, technology manufacturers. If you talk about, for example, China, China it's a country that developed a lot of technology, and I think that they have um, um, they have they they mastered some verticals in the market. So I don't believe that they hire South America employee, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if you talk about North America, you notice that there they produce another type of technology that has a big value in the on the market. You know, as Apple. So there they produce the outcomes is related to the brains of their business, not the because everybody knows that the manufacturers that provide this technology for Apple is provided from China or someone else. Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a kind of culture of the country and the market.
All right. All right. Okay, what else? What do you guys think? Dan and Breno, you guys who have just joined, welcome. Would you
Oh,
like
thank
to?
you.
All right. Would you like to answer?
Can, okay, can you hear me well?
Loud and
Yeah.
clear.
Okay, that's perfect. So nice to meet you
Teacher.
all.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
No worries. Well, I think that's as an IT professional, I think that IT is the most common service that is outsourced in the industry. But there's a motto that everything is a service. We have software as a service. We even have some job titles as services. I was, for example, looking for some information about a professional that I truly admire, and I realized that he offers him as a service. For instance,
Interesting.
if you need a chief product officer, you can, for example, have him as a consultant, and then have all the services that he applies in the company. So also we
Mhm.
as professionals, as consultants, we are outsourced. For example.
Indeed. All right. All right. By the way, have you guys already worked in outsourcing or outsourced companies?
No.
No, never. All right. All right.
No.
My
Um,
first two
No.
professional experiences was in outsourcing industry. Yeah.
and how was your experience then?
It was great. Of course, we have some, how can I say, some difficulties because we are representing that brand, but we are not actually that brand. For example, I was working in a service support service for Dell computers, so I was responsible for getting to know all the product details, to really get to know all the procedures. But I wasn't actually from Dell, so but whenever people called in the contact center, she or he was always referring to Dell computer. So he thought it was Dell, but it was another
Mm-hmm.
company.
I
So
see.
I think that's one of the main challenges to to
Right.
work in an outsourcing company.
Well, I have already worked as an outsourced partner, and then my experience wasn't so good. Um, Let me, because, whoops, I misclicked. I'm sorry. So my experience wasn't so good because, uh, first of all, the salary was
Teacher?
incredibly lower, and not only the salary but also the benefits. So the people who were working at the site, they had some, I wouldn't say privilege because it's not really a privilege, but they had some advantages, let's say, compared to us. So to me, my experience wasn't the best one.
Actually, I think that my work is similar outsourcing
Uh-huh.
because I'm working a I my company How do you say presta serviço?
Works
Sorry.
for.
Not exactly. We call in-house
Mm-hmm.
because um uh we works in um companies
Right. Mm-hmm.
and my experience is very bad. Not
Right.
because the salary or benefits, but because oh my gosh, I forgot the word. The um sorry,
Experience.
not experience, like weather, but not weather.
The
The
environment.
environment. Thank you.
Right.
Um, because we not how can I say um we are not um oh my gosh, I don't know explain the
Relax. You're
not
doing fine.
feeling I don't know feeling um um that your company and the employers oh my gosh um are I don't know the expression in English when um you um um sorry teacher I forgot the
Relax.
word.
It's fine. But we understand. It feels you are not really part of the company, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
it's
understand.
very difficult.
Mm-hmm. All right. Um, can we move on to the next question, or do you guys want to complement this? Please feel free.
I complement. I
Yeah, please,
complement
Sylvia.
this. Um, I knew a woman that that worked in Embratel, and sometimes it's necessary to change for the other country, and
Mm-hmm.
it's outsourcing. It's very difficult to her
Mm-hmm.
because change our life and your family. It's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult. Sometimes she lived in some country, sometimes in another country, sometimes in another country, and it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult how um, to work in outsourcing. Can change
Mm-hmm.
our life and her family. It's difficult, but the
Indeed.
salary is good, very good.
Well, that's a good point to consider, right? Okay, let's go on. The next question is, how does outsourcing benefit developing countries? So if we think about developing countries, like let's say uh, Brazil, for example, is one, and when we have companies from another country offering job opportunities here, how does that benefit us, for example? But not only Brazil, any country that is under development.
The salary,
Okay.
the um
More jobs, more
More
yeah,
jobs,
opportunity
yes.
of
more
jobs,
Movements, the
opportunity.
economy,
Mm-hmm.
movements, the
de-
economy.
develop around the place of the industry or company to
Okay, what else? What
to
else?
stay.
Meet new new, how can I say, um I
New cultures.
like no, new when you move to another country, and you um culture can be culture.
Okay. Okay, what else? So you guys have mentioned lots of things. There are any other?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the opportunity to new entrepreneur. You know, so when you have new demands on in a kind of market that demands new new um, new business, new providers about something about some source. So it's open new opportunities to make business, I think.
So it's not only the business itself, but what it comes together with it, right? So there is
Yeah,
the need for that. So there will be people who will take that opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Also, I think that when you have more than one company providing that outsourced service, you have a more competitive cost uh, uh, to really get that service. If you have only one company, you're going to be really tied to that company, and the price is going to be really high. But if you have more than one, it will be more for companies to really hire, to really acquire that solution, that service.
when you should when you should negotiate some contract, yes, you have a set of competitors that compete with each others, and in this situation, you have opportunity to negotiate. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There is
For
something that
example,
go on, Danny, please.
no, just go ahead. Go ahead.
There is something that comes to my mind when I think about this benefits for developing countries, which is the access to maybe newer technology and newer processes, newer ways to do the same things. Because maybe we, as a developing country, we don't know exactly how things work out there. So when we are offered this kind of job, we kind of have this opportunity to get to know the way they do it. So through technology, through new different ways to, I don't know, do the job and etc. So I think that there is this benefit as well.
Develop
please now.
Small business around, develop more small business in around the company.
Any other thing?
No.
No, you can't think of any other benefit? Yeah, we have talked about many benefits already.
Yeah, for this generate new employees, yes.
Okay.
Consequences that this kind of business, this market, it's something natural, yes.
All right. Next question is a bit polemic. Should governments regulate outsourcing practices? Why or why not?
Yes.
I honestly
very
don't know
important.
if there is any type of regulation. Is there?
I think so. That depends on the segment of the market. Market segment. If you work with technology, you have LGPD, that some kind of providers must to care about these customer data, personal customer data.
Okay.
There are a lot of security issues and regulations, yes, that is enforced on this process and to handle with this data.
Right. What do you guys think? Do you think that the government should regulate, or should it be free?
I think they should, because this is a forum to do not let, it's like, bad things happen, like, como é que se diz? Escravidão, essas coisas assim. Slavery's work. I think that's why the government should regulate.
Right.
I agree with her. I should government regulate outsourcing, because it's the way that the employer feeling more confident and guarantee your how can I say, yeah, so
the rights.
Everybody have the same rights.
Okay. What else?
Well, that's a very tricky question in my humble opinion. I work in a very in an industry subject to political views, because I work in a truck manufacturer here in São Paulo. So we are really affected by political views. And in my humble opinion, I think that the government shouldn't regulate outsourcing practices, but the government should focus on employment conditions. If it doesn't depend who is the company, you really need to focus on is the employer really getting paid accordingly to the law, to the legislations? Is his or her safety really put in first place, or something else? And so many of those things should be really considered into. But the government regulating, I think that sometimes it could restrict some innovation, some job generation, and so on. That's what I think.
And it could also prevent other companies from investing here, right? So they think, I mean, here, but not only here in Brazil, but in any country in the world. Like, if there are lots of regulations and then there is a place that things are kind of more free, they would certainly go there. But it's like you said, a tricky question. It's a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah.
I think that Uber isn't considered outsourcing
job.
Outsourcing company. I don't know because there isn't a regulation about it, but it's something that have been discussed. Yes. So I don't know if it's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that either, if it's considered one or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. How do advancements in technology impact the outsourcing industry?
Oh, many.
What do you guys think?
Many
Difficult question.
advantages.
Really? Okay.
So I would say connectivity. You know, the advance of the internet. So provide the environment. Yes, the infrastructure, all the necessary infrastructures, and need resources to enable communicates, and also to leverage the size, the company size abroad, and it's something that was important to to facilitate this communication and organizations. But so that's it.
Right. What else?
I think artificial intelligence is help. No, I think artificial intelligence helps so much the industry. The technology helps a lot industry. The work is faster, transform the work faster.
All right. There is something that I think.
But
go on, Silvia. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, teacher.
All right. So let me say something. Okay, then. Let me say something, and then you guys tell me if you agree or disagree with me. I think that now the jobs there are getting more and more specialized. So you have some niches that in the past you didn't used to have. So because of that, now we need specialized workforce. And consequently, we have an increase in the outsourcing practices. What do you guys think? So if my company doesn't know how to do this job here, I'm going to hire another company who knows how to do it. What do you think? Does it make sense?
Yes. Some companies has this way, but some make given to the employees courses and trainings. But it's more common to get another people who has these skills to get jobbing with them.
Especially if they are looking for cutting costs.
Yes.
Because it's expensive for you to train employees.
Especially if it's just for some period. It's not get work all the time. It's just a period. It's more common to do that.
All right.
But in my opinion, it's better to training your employees do que to contract another employee, and sometimes they can go to vícios. How can I say vício?
In that case, you can say habits, because it's not really an addiction.
Habits.
But if you say habits.
Okay, habits. Yes. I think that train your employees is more intelligent.
Okay.
That to change your staff for the other that other employees that can go to a habits.
I agree with you, but I think that the company should train only if they have time, because maybe you have an urgent situation and you don't have time to train new people. So in that case, the only way out is to hire someone who knows how to solve this problem. All right. Moving on, I think we have time for one last question, which has been what we discussed today. Is outsourcing and offshoring positive, or do you guys see it as something negative? What's your opinion about it?
I think it's positive.
Okay.
Of course, it has pros and cons, but I think it mainly is positive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that there is some constraints in both situations, but it's more positive.
Okay.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's positive too.
Does any of you think it's negative?
I don't.
Okay, no, I don't think so either. Yes, it's positive. It's a way that benefits both the companies and the consumers sometimes.
Yes.
All right. Guys, sadly, it's time for us to part ways. So before we finish, I would like to thank all of you.
I think.
Go on, Stuart. I think there is some delay. So let me go.
No, teacher.
Thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. It was a great conversation. And I hope to see all of you next time, which is going to happen next month. So next month we'll be back here, and I hope to see all of you. Thank you so much for joining us in this meetup, and we see each other soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.